Before I even get to talking, just a quick moment of silence one time for the one time. Did you not listen? I got to argue with somebody because they was talking about I don't see what's the big deal. You don't see what the big deal is. Folks, mugs don't know how important Steve was to. I swing on somebody over. It's just a mix of emotions. If you know, you know. And I ain't even got time to explain to nobody if you don't know. If you don't know, you ain't meant to know. Straight up, because folks don't know how it was when the ratings had to drop when Joe came on TV. Mugs wasn't trying to see that. Where is Steve? Then I seen they had a light-skinned dude on there last time. I tried to get the, oh yeah, Nick Jr. ain't the same no more. And the rumors about what happened with Steve after he left was off the wall. I don't want to bring it up. But there was some real serious stuff about Steve going on at the playground when you asked what happened to Steve. Muggs was saying Steve was doing this, Steve was doing that. Steve ran away, Steve got kidnapped. You get the damn, not Steve. I just wanted him to sing the Mail Time song one time for the one time. Blue Skidoo Weekend 2. Sit down in my thinking chair, think. Steve really, man. It was good to see Steve. It was like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how tough y'all are, but hey, I got emotional watching this. I ain't no crybaby and all, but a little water, you know when you yawn and you ain't really crying, but that little water pop up, I ain't gonna stunt. That water popped out when Steve got the, hey man, it's good seeing you, I'm good. I don't even know what Steve went to college to do. Like, what did Steve get a degree in? We ain't seen you in 20-something years, man. The hell was you studying? Must better have an associate's, a bachelor, a PhD, an ABCD, a master's. I don't even know what's the highest level, but Steve has been prestiged a few times as long as he been gone. Damn, Steve. I'm glad he doing good, though, man. I needed that closure. Hey, moment of silence for all the people who croaked in their life and don't know what ever happened to Steve. Like, that might have been my last words. You got anything to say? Closer. What closer? Whatever happened to Steve? Hey, that's a brother's dying wish. What happened to Steve? But now we know, man. Hey, this was folks needed this. As much shit as us 90s kids is going through. Because when he said student loans, Muggs felt that. I still want to slap Sally Mae bitch ass. But that ain't the point of this video. It ain't about no aggression. It's just about, hey, I'm happy I got to see Steve, man. I ain't gonna stunt. Hey, I'm closer to Steve than some relatives. Steve's taught a lot of people how to draw. Muggs will make a lot out of just one stick. Hey, one of these, one of those. It's a damn portrait. You damn, Steve. Hey, man. I don't know how those other people went. I don't know nobody else after Steve. It was a Joe, a Terry, a Luke. I don't know all these New Testament ass names, but Steve, I'm glad to know he doing all right. Or at least I'm glad to know he finished college at least, because I dropped out. So I'm glad to know he ain't drop out, get his GED, man. Hey, shouts out to Steve, man. We really needed that, damn it. That was one of those, you know, in movies when people going through it, folks put their hand on you, say it's gonna be all right. This what that video did for me. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Now, what you going through? Yeah, you might be getting evicted tomorrow, but hey, Steve popped up and said it's gonna be all right. You remember when Kendrick dropped that song? Hey, we gonna be all right. Hey, Steve video really topped that. That made me feel more like I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be just fine, cause Steve said so. I was so happy to see Steve. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's like seeing that old teacher you know that feeling when you see your favorite teacher you ain't seen in a while. This is the only class I ever thought I could be something in. Shouts out to Steve, man. Hit the inhaler. I wonder what happened to Paprika. Paprika should be grown now. Steve, 25 years, Paprika need to have some more, there's probably some more seasons out there. We got Lil Larry and Baby All Purpose and Nutmeg and Garlic. Alright, that ain't the point of this video. The point of this video is, hey man, if you know, you know, and that was needed. That was some good therapy right there, man. I hope y'all got what I got out of that. And for the folks who don't understand why Steve popping up was so important to us, like, I'll smack your dumb ass right now. Never disrespect Steve's name. Straight up on mail, on blue. I'll knock a motherfucker out on Steve. That's one of those that we in the parking lot, I'm already got to put that on Steve head. I'll smack your dumb ass right now. Mo's out there talking crazy about Steve in the comment section. What's the big deal? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is you? Straight up. Folks will fight for Steve before they fight for you is all I'm saying. If I'm trying to get into a parking space and Steve pulled out, you can have that, Steve. It's all you, fam. Go ahead, be my guest. But you, man, we throwing hands. So anybody disrespecting Steve, just know you'll get your ass whooped over Steve, fam. We don't know you, so don't ever disrespect Steve's name on Justice. All right, hit the inhaler one time. Hey, I'm glad we all got that closure that we needed, man. I'm glad we all. Hey, hopefully this is the first step to recovery for a lot of us, because a lot of us really want to know what the fuck happened to Steve. I'm knocking on doors in the middle of the night. What the hell? Where's Steve? Where's Steve? Just looking at this guy. Where's Steve? Yeah, man. Hey, if you know, you know. And I hope y'all know too.